Hey boss, today I want to ask you a question. Do you lead with your heart or do you lead with your head? And I'm asking this question because sometimes it's really difficult to figure out which one should I really focus on when I'm leading a team. And so I wanted to share this information with you, and I have a really great quote from Eleanor Roosevelt. And she said that to handle yourself, use your head. To handle others, use your heart. And I like this quote because it was really great to understand which approach to take in this specific situation. So today I want to share with you the pros and cons of leading with your heart versus your head. Hey, I'm Dr. Heather Williamson with the Transformation Group, and welcome back to the channel. So if you want to get more videos like this and not miss out on them on a weekly basis where I share leadership tips and strategies, then sign up for these videos. So click that button below, subscribe, and also like the video if you like the video. One other thing I want to share with you is that I have got a mastermind, a transformational leadership mastermind that is starting soon. And if you want to get more information about that and how you can be in a group with your colleagues to really brainstorm and find information on really strategies that are going to help you become a better boss, really encompassing the challenges that you might be experiencing, then go to my website, transformationgroupllc.com, and check out the information. Now, so let's talk about the pros and cons of leading with your head versus your heart. So I came across this article by Joshua Miller on LinkedIn, and I thought it was a great article, and so I figured, well, if I got something out of it, you too as a boss might get something out of it as well. So let's talk about it. And a lot of this is research based, and looking at the research regarding the pros and cons of leading with your head versus your heart. So leading with your head, really what this means is that people who lead only with their head can seem unemotional or uncaring about others or about the unique qualities of those around them that they bring. To think about the table, think about your coworkers or your staff. If you are unemotional, then they may not perceive you as really acknowledging their special gifts that they have that make your organization an amazing place to work. So when it comes to leading with your head, they usually don't understand what their team or their peers very well, and they also they're not very intuitive about how to excite or motivate others. So the strengths of those who actually lead with their heart are those that they stay focused on goals, and there's some really good qualities. So also they engage in long-range thinking and planning. They take a big picture view of what's going on and how to move forward. They also enjoy seeing new possibilities, and they are very good at scanning the horizon for the next big opportunity. So they're very, very much vision forward thinking people. Now, the weaknesses or challenges that a person who leads strictly with their head is that they don't fully understand or consider is a better word, the effects a change will have on an organization. And they may be less apt to focus on team members' individual needs, and they also are going to complain about the lack of progress towards goals, and they don't give sufficient attention to the process by which goals are met. They also neglect to ensure that the tactical details of the change process are handled. So leading with your head is about competence and knowledge. Easy way to think about it. Now, leading with your heart, obviously, is totally different. And these are people who lead only with their heart can seem overly emotional. They may base their decisions on whether or not someone's feeling that they get hurt, or this type of behavior usually results in the leader avoiding conflict. Also, heart-only leaders are good at motivating teams, but they usually lack the direction and strategy needed to accompany the motivational skills because they're not as strategic, because they're always thinking about the other person and think about, I can't give Sue this project because she's already got too much on her plate. The bandwidth is not great. And so you're always thinking about that other person. So the strengths of somebody who leads strictly with their heart is that they encourage people to join in discussions and decisions. They step in to resolve process problems such as conflict. They listen to all viewpoints. They also recognize and praise their team members and others for their efforts. And they help reduce stress by lightening the mood. Now, the weaknesses of somebody who leads only with their heart is that they seem to they see the team as a process and organizational climate as it ends in themselves. They fail to challenge or contradict others. They also don't recognize the importance of accomplishing tasks. They overuse humor and other conflict mitigation techniques, and they don't emphasize long-range planning. So leading, simply put, leading with your heart is about care and consideration. So just a quick reminder, leading with your head is about competence and knowledge. Leading with your heart is about care and connection. Also consideration, think about it from that perspective. So although each leadership style brings both a positive and a negative influence, there's still no denying that the leader who readily possesses the ability to lead with both their head and their heart are unique and powerful individuals who can rise to most any occasion. Kind of like they got the best of both worlds. They know how to lead in any situation. So your goal as a leader is to find that really combination of leading with your heart, leading with your head, and figure out how to work that best in your leadership style. So the whole idea obviously is to continue to grow your own leadership skills so you become better at understanding when to use each focus, when to use the heart and when to use the head when leading your team. So hopefully you got some great information out of this. I know I did when I read it, and this is a great tool to figure out what you need to do or what improvement you need to make when it comes to leading your team. Also, there is emotional intelligence that really assessment that really helps in identifying this, and a few other assessments that we also offer if you're interested in learning how to lead with your head and your heart. So hopefully you found this useful. If you did, like the button below. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to check out that Transformational Leader Mastermind group that I talked about earlier. Until next time, bye.